A very special and one-of-a-kind treasure that Robbie Wolfe, the star of the American Pickers television show, and his brother Mike had repaired has been shared. Robbie, who is 62 years old, showcased his unique antique sign in a video that he uploaded on his Instagram account. Comments left by followers referred to the sign as a work of art. The enormous sign appears to be several years in length and sits at a height of almost 3 feet. In big neon lights that are red in color, the word Chevrolet is printed in full capital letters and is surrounded by bolts of light that blink in a variety of colors. Robbie delivered a brief speech regarding the sign, during which he stated that the display dates back to 1949 and that it was in a state of complete disrepair when the Pickers discovered it. It was 1949 when he shared, "There she is." It appears that this was posted in the Crescent Chevrolet location in Des Moines, Iowa. It is finished and everything has been restored. In spite of the fact that it was in parts, we were able to acquire the sign, which has a significant amount of history. Because Crescent Chevrolet is now the Big Row Brewery in Des Moines, you should definitely pay those folks at Big Row a visit if you ever have the opportunity to do so. In conclusion, the celebrity stated, "This was the sign that was taken off of that dealership in 1949. The red, green, and yellow bulbs are my favorite. That is a custom that they no longer follow after all these years. It's kind of a Chevy long-standing custom." Machine for time. The American Pickers have a tendency to locate a lot of fascinating antiques and vintage stuff, including a vintage caravan that they discovered. This is because of the fact that their job description is basically the same thing. Mike, 58, was hoping to sell an antique fifth wheel from the 1930s for the price of $20,000, which was one of their most recent discoveries. Although the mobile home has some romantic aspects, the green caravan is quite large and appears to be showing signs of its age. The wood is chipped and there is rust all over the place. There was a bunk bed inside, as well as a folding table, a stove, and a sink, according to photographs that were published on Facebook. There are road maps from the era that are displayed on the shelves, and there is even an old radio that is placed there. Picked from a museum in Nebraska that had stored the caravan in their archives for many years, it's a true time capsule, Mike said in the caption, referring to the rig as rare and distinctive. He goes on to say that the caravan was a true time capsule. The year 1933 is thought to have been the year that one of the first vagabond trailers was produced. Clad with a material that they refer to as leatherette. All original, both inside and exterior, and has not been used in any way. Features a front kitchen with sink and a removable 2-burner camp stove and rear bedroom. Is it treasure or junk? At times, the Pickers are criticized for selling their discoveries at such a high price, despite the fact that, to the untrained eye, they appear to be nothing more than rubbish. In response to Mike's decision to sell an old, beaten-up car for $10,000, he received criticism. During the show that aired on History Channel a month ago, he displayed a 1959 Chevrolet Corvette that was featured on the broadcast and encouraged his audience to purchase it. Mike uploaded a video of the ancient drag racing automobile, which is gray in color and has rusty wheels and an interior that has been overtaken by corrosion. "We are attempting to sell this car," he said to the audience. Just a little over a month ago, the automobile was featured on the show. In addition, the television personality stated, "The only real issue is here," while displaying a significant break in the body panel of the automobile. He went on to explain that they had purchased the automobile from a company located in Pennsylvania, and he mentioned that it was accompanied by an additional set of tires. Following that, Mike mentioned that they have made an effort to enhance the car by retouching the initial inscription that was located on the side. He made the following statement, "Just a really clean, old drag car that's got some history." The steep price that Mike was seeking for the car did not impress the critics when they heard it. I sold my 57 for $375, and it was a wonderful car, one person said in their reply. It's not a shambles at all. An additional contributor stated, $10,000 is way too steep for something that doesn't run and needs major bodywork. The phrase, what a piece of **T, according to a third user, the maximum amount that can be obtained to utilize it as a flower pot is $2,000. Another user commented, that needs a lot.